Boom! Donald Trump pleads not guilty to all 34 felony counts in a Manhattan courtroom, sending shockwaves across the nation. It's official. This is the most explosive legal moment in U.S. presidential history. The charges? Falsifying business records in a hush-money scandal that won't stay quiet. Prosecutors allege a criminal cover-up tied to the 2016 election. Inside the courtroom, tension so thick you could slice it with a knife. Trump sat stone-faced, flanked by attorneys, as the judge read out each felony. But here's the kicker: Trump denies everything. Not just the crimes, but the entire narrative. He calls it a witch hunt designed to destroy him. His legal team is fighting back hard, claiming the payments were personal, not campaign-related. If true, it could shatter the case. But behind the scenes, investigators dig deeper. Secret phone logs, burner phones, hidden emails, all could be smoking guns. Even wilder? A mysterious witness just flipped. Someone from Trump's inner circle is now reportedly cooperating with prosecutors. And this is just the beginning. What comes next could send ripples through the 2024 election and beyond. We break it all down, stay tuned. Trump flew back to Mar-a-Lago immediately after the plea, but not in silence. That night, he gave a fiery speech calling it election interference. And the base? Still loyal. Thousands showed up online and in person, chanting Trump 2024 as indictments flashed across screens. But cracks are forming. Former allies are now distancing themselves. Some GOP leaders stay silent. Others subtly hint it's too much. Meanwhile, the DA's office gears up for war. Leaked reports say prosecutors plan to call 20-plus witnesses, including ex-employees and media insiders. And then there's the money trail. Alleged payments made through shell companies, misclassified invoices, and fake reimbursements. Prosecutors say it's not just about the sex scandal, it's about a pattern of deception, fraud, and illegal election interference. But Trump isn't alone in this storm. Michael Cohen, once his loyal fixer, is expected to testify, and he's not holding back. He knew everything, Cohen claims. He alleges Trump personally approved the payments, down to the cent. Trump's team calls Cohen a proven liar, but prosecutors say they've got hard evidence backing up his claims. The next court date? Just weeks away. And insiders say new charges could be added depending on what emerges during discovery. But Trump has a secret weapon, the court of public opinion. His legal war is doubling his campaign fuel, raking in millions in donations. And just when things couldn't get wilder, rumors swirl that another major indictment is looming, and this one could change everything. Back in 2016, the payment that sparked it all, $130,000 wired just days before the election. The goal? Bury a scandal that could crush the campaign. Michael Cohen admitted he made the payment using a home equity line. Trump allegedly reimbursed him in monthly checks marked as legal fees. The paper trail is damning: 11 checks. Each one signed while Trump was in the White House. Prosecutors call it a criminal pattern. But the defense argues there was no intent to defraud. They say Trump was protecting his family, not hiding evidence. Here's where it escalates: the payments weren't reported as campaign expenses. That omission could violate federal election law. And it's not just Stormy. A second woman was allegedly paid $150,000 to stay silent. Her story vanished right before voting day. That $150,000? Paid by a media company, then allegedly buried. Prosecutors say it's all part of a catch-and-kill scheme. First Stormy. Then McDougal. And now, insiders hint there could be a third payment, still undisclosed. Every revelation adds heat. What began as a private matter has spiraled into felony territory with national stakes. And here's the twist: some legal experts say the felony charge hinges on proving it was done to influence the election. That's why prosecutors are digging deep into campaign staff emails, call logs, and calendars from fall 2016. One key figure, Hope Hicks. As Trump's longtime aide, her name appears in communication logs around the payout window. Hicks has already testified in other investigations, but her role here could unlock who knew what and when. Meanwhile, Trump continues to campaign, turning court appearances into media spectacles, claiming martyrdom at every turn. But he's not just campaigning. He's suing the very people prosecuting him, accusing them of bias and misconduct. Behind closed doors, insiders say the prosecution is unfazed, quietly assembling a courtroom narrative built for maximum impact. And they're betting on consistency. Every payment, every check, every false entry allegedly adds up to intentional deception. Legal observers say the biggest challenge? Proving criminal intent beyond reasonable doubt and connecting Trump directly. If convicted, Trump faces potential prison time, but experts warn the appeals process could stretch years. And just when things seem stable, reports emerge of another grand jury meeting in secret, hinting at a new case brewing. As news of the secret grand jury breaks, Twitter explodes. #Trump indicted again trends worldwide in under an hour. Celebrities, politicians, and influencers jump in, some cheering, others warning of political chaos if Trump is jailed. Meanwhile, outside the courthouse, chaos. Protesters clash with supporters. Flags, chants, sirens, it's a full-blown media circus. Cable networks cut to nonstop coverage. Helicopters follow Trump's motorcade. News tickers scream felony fallout. And the courtroom bombshell drops, trial is officially set for March. That's right in the middle of primary season. Insiders say the GOP is panicking. Private donors reconsider funding. Advisors fear Trump's legal baggage will sink 2024 hopes. But Trump? He doubles down. Launches a limited edition mugshot merch line and raises over $7 million in 48 hours. Every twist fuels the machine. The indictment becomes more than legal, it's a political, cultural, and media earthquake. Legal experts say this trial could redefine executive accountability. No former president has faced this level of criminal scrutiny. And as Trump stares down 34 felony counts, one question electrifies the nation: will a man under indictment become president again?